Mina, Jason, have you both completely forgotten about your chores this morning? I thought I raised responsible kids.
But Mom, we were just having so much fun here. It's like a castle where we're the kings and queens of our own kingdom.
Yeah, Mom. It's Saturday, and Saturdays are meant for adventures, not chores. We can wash the clothes later, right?
Fun can wait. You too. John didn't wash the clothes last night. And guess what? It's your turn today. Jason, I expect you to step up and take responsibility, especially when your little brother is counting on you.
Fine, I'll do it later. But can't I just finish building this epic castle first? Look at all the effort we've put into it. We even have a drawbridge.
Yeah. And we need to defend it from the dragons. You can't just leave us to fight alone, Jason.
I understand that you're having fun, Max. And I love your creativity. But chores are important, too. You all need to help around the house. How do you think the laundry magically gets done?
Well, I thought the laundry fairy did it. You always say fairies do all the magical stuff.
I wish it were that easy, sweetheart. But sadly, no fairies are going to rescue us from dirty clothes. You know how many clothes I washed last week? It's like a never-ending mountain.
So, the laundry is like Everest, huh? Maybe we should start a climbing expedition to tackle it.
If we're climbing Everest, then I expect you to be my brave Sherpas. Now let's get moving. You can finish your adventure after you tackle those chores.
Fine. But we get to build a bigger castle after, right? A super-duper castle that even the dragons will fear?
Yes. And I'll make sure to add a huge moat filled with alligators.
And we can put a slide in it. A super fast slide.
You three are quite the dreamers. But first, let's clear the laundry mountain. And then your royal fort can become a reality. Deal?
Deal. We promise to make it the best castle ever.
John, what happened to the laundry? It's your turn, and I see the basket overflowing like a mountain that's about to topple over.
I thought I'd get to it later, Sarah. VE had a long week at work, and I just wanted to relax for a moment before diving into chores.
Long week or not, you promised to help out around here. I can't manage everything alone, you know. This isn't just my home. It's ours, and we all need to contribute.
Mom, maybe Dad just forgot this one time. It happens to all of us, right? I mean, I forgot to feed my fish last week, and they didn't stage an intervention.
John, if you can't even remember the laundry, maybe you should just step outside for a bit until you can think clearly about your responsibilities.
Wait, what? You want me to leave the house? I can't just vanish. Where would I even go?
Yes. Maybe a little fresh air will help you remember your responsibilities. You need to know that this isn't just a one-sided deal.
Daddy, where will you go? We need you here. I don't want you to leave. I like having you around to play games.
No. I'll wash the clothes right now. Just give me a second. I promise I'll take care of it.
Looks like Dad is really scared of Mom. Who knew laundry could be so terrifying? Maybe he'll turn into a superhero and wash all the clothes super fast.
Yeah. Maybe he'll put on a cape and fly around the house, collecting all the dirty clothes in his magical laundry bag.
And then he'll have a washing machine that's powered by the sun. No more forgetting, just super fast cleaning.
You two are ridiculous. But honestly, if only he could turn into a laundry superhero today, then I wouldn't have to remind him every single week.
Yes, we can all be superheroes. I'll be the one who sorts the colors from the whites. That's super important.
And I'll be the one who operates the washing machine. I'll make sure it spins like a tornado.
All right, all right. Laundry superheroes at your service. I'll make sure these clothes are cleaner than ever.
Mina, did you wash the dishes like you promised? I can't believe they're still sitting there, piled up like a mountain of trouble waiting to happen.
Oh, I thought I would do it after playing just a little longer, Mom. I was having so much fun pretending to be a brave knight saving the day.
Fun can wait, Mina. This isn't just a game. It's your responsibility. You need to help out around here, or else we'll never have a clean house.
What's going on, Mom? Did Mina forget her chores again? Or did she just decide to become a professional toy player instead?
I just lost track of time. It's not a big deal. I was almost done saving the world.
It is a big deal. If you can't remember simple tasks like washing dishes, then maybe you need a reminder. How about I deduct some of your allowance until you learn to be responsible?
Mom, please. I need my allowance. I can't buy snacks or toys if you take it away. That's not fair.
That's exactly the point, Mina. You need to understand that responsibilities come first. If you want your money, you have to earn it. It's not just about having fun all the time.
Mommy, what's an allowance? Can I have some too? I want to buy a big toy dinosaur.
Sorry, Max. Allowance is for big kids like me and Mina. You just get cookies and hugs from Mom. That's the best payment ever.
I promise I'll do it right now. Just give me a chance. I'll wash the dishes and be super fast. Like a superhero with the power of cleanliness.
You have until dinner, Mina. If they're not done by then, I'll have to deduct your allowance for that week, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. I'll make them sparkle like diamonds. You'll see. I'll even sing a cleaning song while I work.
Good. Now, get to it while I prepare lunch. And remember, teamwork makes everything easier. So if you need help, just ask. Mina! It's time to wake up for school. You can't just keep sleeping. You have responsibilities waiting for you. And you know how important it is to start your day right.
But Mom, I don't want to go to school today. What if I tell you I'm sick? You know, like a super duper. Definitely contagious sickness?
You're not sick, Mina. You just don't want to face your day. Everyone has days they don't feel like going. But that's part of growing up and learning to deal with responsibilities. You need to learn to push through even when it's tough.
But school is boring. I mean, what if I want to be a superhero today and save the world instead? The world needs saving, and I'm the best candidate for the job.
Superhero. More like sleepyhead girl. You can't save the world from your bed. You know, superheroes need to be out there fighting crime, not snoozing away.
At least I'm not the one who forgot to take out the trash last night. Talk about a real disaster in the making.
Enough with the arguing. Get dressed right now, or you'll miss breakfast. And that's non-negotiable. I won't have you skipping meals because you're too busy dreaming of adventures.
Fine. But I'm telling you, the world is way more fun when you're not at school. What's the point of learning fractions when I can be out there battling imaginary dragons?
Just think about it, Mina. School isn't just about boring classes. It's also about seeing your friends, learning new things, and maybe even having some fun along the way. Mina! Hurry up! Breakfast is ready! You need to eat before you head out to school, or you might miss the bus, and then we'll all be late.
I can't believe I have to go to school today. It's going to be the worst day ever. And I just know it.
I remember some days feeling that way too when I was your age. But school can actually be fun if you let it. You get to see your friends, learn new things, and sometimes even have adventures.
Are Jack and Maria going to be there? I like them. They're super fun to play with during recess, especially when we play tag.
Yeah, they'll be there. But that doesn't make it any better when Mara and Fame are always lurking around causing trouble. They ruin everything.
Just eat your breakfast. And I promise you'll feel better once you're at school. You love your art class and taekwondo practice. Plus, you're a great artist. And your mural is going to be amazing.
I guess. But what if Mara and Fame are there causing trouble? They always seem to find a way to be annoying.
Just think of them as your arch nemeses. Every superhero needs a villain to overcome, right? It's part of the fun. You can be the clever superhero who outsmarts them.
Fine. I'll be the superhero who can outsmart the villains today. Maybe I'll even come up with a secret plan to foil their mischief.
Just remember, it's all about how you approach the day. If you go in with a positive attitude, you might surprise yourself with how much fun you can have.
Can I be a superhero too? I want to help you defeat Mara and Fame. I can be your sidekick.
Of course, Max. Every superhero needs a trusty sidekick. You can be my Super Max who helps me save the day.
See? Even Max wants to join in on the fun. You have a great support team, Mina. You're never alone in this.
All right, I'm ready to tackle the day. I'll show Mara and Fame that they can't ruin my fun.
All right, class. Today, we're going to explore the wonders of science. Who can tell me what happens during a volcano eruption?
Mina, come on. This is going to be fun. Science is awesome.
Yeah. It's all about explosions and cool stuff.
But what if Mara and Fame interrupt? I can't concentrate when they're being annoying.
Look, it's our favorite sleepyhead. Are you even awake, Mina?
Yeah, or are you just dreaming about being a superhero again?
All right, everyone. Let's settle down. I want to make this fun for everyone. So let's work together.
Mrs. Karen, can we do something different? Like, maybe play games instead?
Well, Mina, I want to keep you all engaged. How about we incorporate some fun activities into our lessons? But first, we need to learn the basics.
Mina, what's wrong? Why do you look so upset? Did something happen at school?
Mrs. Karen just doesn't understand. School is boring. And Mara and Fame make it worse. I don't want to go back.
I understand it's tough. But you can't just skip school whenever you feel like it. You need to learn how to handle these situations.
But what if I don't want to learn like this? It's not fair.
You know what? I'm going to talk to Mrs. Karen about this. It's important that teachers understand how their methods affect students. Mrs. Karen, do you have a moment to talk?
Of course, Sarah. What brings you here today?
I wanted to discuss Mina's experience in your class. She's been feeling very frustrated and disengaged. And I think it's important for you to understand how she feels. I wanted to discuss Mina's experience in your class. She's been feeling very frustrated and disengaged. And I think it's important for you to understand how she feels.
I had no idea. I try to create a fun environment. But I understand that different students respond differently. What specifically is bothering her?
I just want to ensure that Mina and her classmates feel engaged and excited about learning. It's crucial for their development.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'll work on incorporating more engaging activities and addressing issues like this to create a better environment for everyone.
Jason, did you clean the floor like I asked you to? The kitchen looks a mess. And I really need you to help out more around here, especially with your busy schedule.
I was going to do it, Mom. I just got distracted by my homework and then by Max. And it slipped my mind. Can't you just give me a break for once?
Distracted? This isn't just about getting distracted, Jason. You need to learn to take your responsibilities seriously. I can't do everything around here. And it's not fair for me to always have to remind you.
Come on, Jason. It's just cleaning. You can do it super fast. Like a superhero. I believe in you.
It's not just about cleaning. I have other things I'm dealing with too. School is hard. And I'm trying to keep up with my friends. It feels like no one cares.
Why are you guys fighting? Can we just eat pancakes instead? They smell super yummy.
This isn't a fight, Max. Jason needs to learn to help out more. And I'm tired of reminding him every single day. It's important for all of us to pitch in and work as a team.
Maybe I don't want to live here anymore. Maybe I'll just go live with Mrs. Cullen. At least she would understand me and not keep nagging me.
Jason, don't say that. You can't just leave. We're family. We need each other. Even when things are tough.
Why can't anyone see how hard this is? It's not fair. I'm just one person trying to handle everything.
I just want to talk.
Fine. But I don't want to talk about cleaning or chores. I'm really not in the mood for that right now.
I know it feels overwhelming. Big brother. But Mom isn't trying to be mean. She just wants us to help out so we can all enjoy our time together.
But why does it always have to be me? I feel like I'm the only one getting scolded all the time.
You're not alone, Jason. We all have our responsibilities. And it's tough for everyone. Even I have chores I don't like. But we can help each other out. That's what family is for. Jason, please don't go. I can't bear the thought of you leaving us to live with Mrs. Kala. You're my brother. And we need you here.
I know, Mina, but things have gotten so hard at home. I just don't feel safe or happy here anymore. And I need to find a place where I can breathe.
But you can't just run away. We can figure this out together. I'll talk to Mom. And I'll help her understand how you feel. You don't have to leave.
I appreciate that, Mina. But I've tried talking to her so many times. She just doesn't listen. And I can't keep living in fear of her anger.
What do you think you're doing, Jason? You're not leaving this house. I won't allow it.
I'm leaving because I can't take it anymore, Mom. You never listen to me. And I feel like I'm suffocating.
You think running away will solve your problems? You're just being dramatic. You're not an adult yet. And you need to learn to respect me.
Mom, please. Can't you see how upset he is? He's just trying to express himself. You're pushing him away.
This isn't about you, Mina. I'm trying to raise him right. And if he wants to act like a child, then he can't just run away every time things get tough.
I can't stay here anymore. I'm going to Mrs. Cullen's, where I know I can feel safe.
Jason, don't go. Please. We can make this work together as a family. I'll help you talk to Mom.
I need to take care of myself, Mina. I can't keep pretending everything is okay when it's not.
Jason, come back. You don't understand what you're doing.
Mom, you have to stop scolding him. You're pushing him away. Can't you see that?
I didn't mean to drive him away. I just want what's best for him. But I guess I've been too harsh.
It's not too late, Mom. We can still fix this. But you have to be willing to change and listen to him.
I don't care, Jason. You can go wherever you want. But don't expect me to chase after you.
So you really don't care if I leave? You're willing to let me walk out of your life just like that?
Mom, please. This isn't what you truly want. You love him. Can't you see how much your words hurt him?
I love him. But I can't just let him run away every time he feels unhappy. He needs to learn responsibility.
Responsibility doesn't mean I have to suffer in silence, Mom. I need to feel safe and heard, not like a prisoner in my own home.
Jason, you don't have to fight this battle alone. We can face Mom together. You're not alone in this.
I'm going now. I can't stay here any longer. I need to find a place where I feel safe.
Go, go. Anywhere you want. I don't care. If that's what you really want, then just leave.
Mrs. Kalla, can I come in? I really need to talk to someone right now.
Who is it? Oh, Jason. Coming in. Jason. What's wrong, dear? You look upset. And I can see that something is really bothering you.
My mom is always angry at me. She doesn't understand how hard it is to be me. I just want to be left alone, away from all the responsibilities.
It's completely okay to feel that way, sweetheart. Sometimes families have misunderstandings, and it can be really tough to navigate those feelings. But running away isn't the answer. Why don't you come in and talk about it? I'm here to listen.
Thank you, Mrs. Kalla. I just don't know what to do anymore. I feel like no one gets me, and I'm always the one being told what to do.
Sometimes it seems like adults forget what it's like to be a kid. And they don't realize how much pressure they're putting on you. Can you tell me more about what's been going on at home?
Well, it's just that Mom always expects me to help out with chores and things. But I have schoolwork, and my friends need me too. I feel like I'm being pulled in a million directions.
That sounds really overwhelming, Jason. You're balancing a lot for someone your age. It's important to find a way to communicate your feelings to your mom without feeling like you're running away from the situation.
I didn't mean to say I wanted to leave home. I just got so frustrated. I love my family, but sometimes I wish they could see things from my side.
I can't believe Jason had the nerve to run away. This is completely unacceptable. He left his responsibilities behind as if they don't matter at all. And I just can't let that slide.
Mom, maybe he just needed some time to cool off? You know how things can feel overwhelming sometimes. Especially for him. It's hard being 11.
Overwhelmed or not, that doesn't excuse his behavior. He's 11 years old and needs to learn that running away isn't a solution. It's just plain irresponsible and sets a bad example for you, too.
Why did Jason leave, Mom? Is he coming back? I miss him already.
I hope he comes back soon, Max. I just want him to understand that family means being there for each other, not running away when things get tough. We need to stick together.
I think he just needs to know we care about him, Mom. I could talk to Mrs. Kalla and see if Jason is okay. Maybe she can help him understand what he did was wrong.
No, Mina. This is about Jason facing the consequences of his actions. I can't just let him think it's okay to lead whenever he feels like it. He needs to learn responsibility.
I didn't get it. What's all this commotion about?
John, Jason ran away to Mrs. Calla's house. I'm so furious right now. What kind of message does that send to his siblings? It's completely unacceptable.
Running away is serious. But yelling isn't going to help our situation right now. Let's think about how we can reach him instead of just being mad. We need to address this together as a family.
Dad, maybe if we go to Mrs. Calla's and talk to Jason together, he'll understand how much we want him home. We can show him that we care.
I just don't want him to think he can avoid his responsibilities. He needs to know we mean business. And that actions have consequences. Especially when it comes to family.
I understand, but scolding him won't fix this. Let's show him that we love him and are willing to listen to his feelings. That way, he'll be more likely to open up to us.
Can we all go? I want to see Jason too. I want to tell him that it's okay to feel upset. But he should come home.
Fine, we can go visit Mrs. Calla. But I'm making it clear that he can't just run away from his chores whenever he feels overwhelmed. He has to understand that.
Great. Let's go see him. I'll help talk to him and make sure he knows we love him. No matter what.
Jason, we need to talk. I'm really worried about you. You can't just run away from home like this. It's not safe and it's not a solution to your problems.
I know, Mrs. Calla. I just felt overwhelmed, and I didn't know what else to do. Mom was so angry, and I felt like I couldn't breathe.
I understand that you're feeling a lot of pressure, but running away isn't the answer. You need to face your family and talk to them about how you feel. And I have to say, I'm really upset with your mother right now. She shouldn't treat you like that. You're just a kid and you deserve to be heard, not scolded all the time.
I know Mom gets mad, but she cares. I just wish she understood me better.
Caring doesn't mean yelling and making you feel like you have to run away. If she continues to treat you like this, I might have to report her to the authorities. No child should feel unsafe at home.
No, please don't do that. I don't want to get my mom in trouble. I just need to figure this out myself.
Jason, it's about protecting you. But if you don't want that, then we need to find another way. How do you think you can talk to your mom?
Maybe if I tell her how I really feel and explain why I ran away, she'll listen. I don't want her to be mad at me anymore.
That sounds like a great plan. You deserve to express your feelings, and I'll be here to support you if you need someone to talk to afterward.
Jason, would you like peanut butter cookies or chocolate chip? I've just baked a fresh batch.
Chocolate chip, please. They're my favorite.
I wonder who that could be. Stay here, Jason. I'll check.
Hello, Mrs. Kala. I'm here to see Jason. I need to take him home.
Sarah, I appreciate your concern, but Jason has been through a lot. He's finally starting to feel secure here, and I think it's important we talk first.
He's my son. I have a right to take him home. It's been 3 days. And I want to show him that we can work things out as a family.
Mom, I don't want to go home. I feel safe here with Mrs. Kala. I don't think I can handle everything right now.
Jason, please! We can talk about everything. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. I just want you to come home.
Jason has made his decision, Sarah. He needs to feel loved and supported. And right now, that's here with me. He's been through enough turmoil.
I do love you, Mom, but I need time. I need to feel like I can express myself without being scolded all the time.
But I'm your mother. I want to be there for you. Why can't you see that I'm trying?
I know you're trying, Mom, but right now, I feel more comfortable here. I hope you can understand.
It's important for Jason to feel safe and understood. Sarah, I'm willing to help him through this process. He's like a son to me now, and I want to make sure he's happy.
I never wanted this to happen. I just wanted to be a good mother. This is all your fault, Mrs. Kala. You've influenced Jason to reject his own family. You've made him think he's better off without us.
Sarah, this isn't about me. Jason needs a safe space to express himself. And clearly, he wasn't getting that at home. You need to understand that.
I'm not rejecting my family. I just need time, and Mrs. Kala makes me feel safe. You've been scolding me all the time, Mom.
You're just a child, Jason. You don't know what's good for you. You're letting her brainwash you.
Don't you dare talk about brainwashing. I care for Jason, and I would never do anything to hurt him. You need to take responsibility for your actions.
Mom, please. This isn't helping. Can we just calm down and talk about this? Mrs. Kala is like a mom to me now. I want to stay here, and if it means calling you Auntie Sarah, then that's what I'll do.
How can you say that, Jason? I'm your mother. I love you.
I know you love me, but I need to figure things out for myself. I hope you can understand.
Mom, why are you crying? I don't understand.
I'm okay, sweetheart. I just want everything to be okay.
Sarah, maybe this is a chance for you to reflect on how to communicate better with Jason. He needs to feel understood, not just reprimanded.
I don't want to lose him. I just want to be a good mother.
You can be a good mother by listening to me. I want to talk about my feelings, and I want you to be part of that, but not if you keep scolding me.
I'll try, Jason. I promise I'll try to do better.
Auntie Sarah, please get away from here. I don't want to talk to you right now because it just makes things worse.
What? You called me auntie. I'm your mother, Jason. How can you say that to me after everything we've been through together?
No, he's my son now. He's found a place where he feels safe and understood. Unlike what he has experienced with you. You need to accept that.
Yes, I'm the son of my mom, and my mom is Kala. Not you, Auntie Sarah. You don't get to dictate how I feel anymore.
How can you just turn your back on me like this, Jason? I've always tried to take care of you. I love you so much.
I know you love me, but love shouldn't hurt. I can't keep feeling like I'm not good enough for you, and I need to feel free to be myself.
Sarah, it's important to recognize that Jason is trying to assert his identity and find his place in the world. This isn't just about you. It's about him needing support.
But I'm his mother. I should be the one he turns to in times of need. How did it come to this? Why does he feel safer with you?
'Cause here, I can talk about my feelings without being scolded all the time. I can be me, not just the kid who has to follow every rule without question.
I never meant to make you feel that way, Jason. I just wanted to prepare you for life. To help you grow up strong and responsible.
Preparing him doesn't mean suffocating him, Sarah. Every child needs space to grow and explore who they are without the constant fear of disappointing their parents.
I want to be responsible, but I also want to have fun and enjoy my childhood. It's exhausting always being the perfect son.
I just want what's best for you, Jason. I thought I was doing the right thing by pushing you to be better.
But pushing me away isn't the answer, Mom. I need love and understanding more than I need rules right now.
Jason is right. We all need a little compassion and grace, especially during difficult times. It's okay to not have all the answers.
I just feel so lost. I don't know how to be the mother you need right now, Jason. I'm scared of losing you.
You're not losing me, Mom. I still love you. I just need to be true to myself for a while. Can you understand that?
You're not understanding me, Kala. I didn't mean for things to escalate like this. But I'm Jason's mother. And I need him to know that I love him unconditionally.
I understand that you love him, Sarah. But love also means knowing when to let go a little. Jason needs a space where he can express himself without fear of judgment or reprimand.
Mom, I appreciate everything you've done for me. But it's hard for me to choose between you both. I want to feel safe and loved without feeling guilty about it.
I never wanted to make you feel guilty, Jason. I just wanted to guide you and make sure you grow up strong and capable. I thought that was what being a good mother meant.
Being a good mother also involves listening to your child and understanding their needs. I'm here to help Jason feel empowered and confident, not to take him away from you.
Can't we all just talk this out without shouting? I need both of you to be on my side, not fighting over me like I'm some prize to be won.
Kala, you think you can just waltz into my life and take my son from me? How dare you?
You've lost your mind, Sarah. This isn't how you handle things. You're just proving my point about your behavior. Don't you ever think you can intimidate me? Jason deserves better than this chaos you're creating.
Stop, please. This isn't helping anyone. Fighting like this will only make things worse.
I'm just so scared of losing him. You don't understand what it's like to feel so powerless. Ms. Kala.
I do understand, Sarah, but lashing out won't bring you closer to Jason. You need to find a way to communicate without violence.
I need both of you to stop fighting. This isn't the way to show love or support. I want us to be a family, not enemies.
I never wanted it to come to this. I just thought if I fought for him, he'd see how much I care.
Fighting only breeds more conflict, Sarah. You have to let go of the fear and trust that Jason knows where he feels safe.
I want to be safe, but I also want to feel loved by you both. I can't keep living in this battle.
You're right, Jason. I let my fear get the best of me. And I'm so sorry for putting you in the middle of this.
We can learn from this, but it starts with understanding and respect. You both deserve to feel loved and heard.
I want us to work together. I love both of you, and I don't want to feel like I have to choose sides.
I'll do better, Jason. I promise to listen and to be the mother you need. Without fighting.
And I'll continue to support you both. But we must communicate with kindness, not aggression.
Thank you. I believe we can make this work if we all try to understand each other.
Max! What are you doing? Stop playing with that cat. You'll scare it away with all that noise.
But Mommy, I just wanted to play. The cat is so cute, and it likes me.
I don't care. You need to listen to me. You can't just do whatever you want.
Sarah, that's not how you talk to him. You're making him cry. He's just a child trying to enjoy himself. It's okay, Max. You can play with the cat as long as you're gentle. You're doing a great job.
Oh, so now you're the expert on parenting? Just because you played house with Jason doesn't mean you can tell me how to raise my kids.
It's not about being an expert, Sarah. It's about being a decent mother. You need to change your approach if you want to keep your son.
Mom, please. Max didn't mean any harm. He just wanted to play. Can't you see how upset he is?
I'm just trying to teach him discipline. You all act like I'm the villain here. But I'm doing my best.
Your best isn't good enough if it means scaring and scolding him all the time. You need to realize that children respond better to love than to fear.
I just wanted to be friends with the kitty.
I want him to be respectful. I don't want him to grow up thinking he can do whatever he wants.
Respect comes from understanding and kindness, not from constant scolding. I won't let Jason go back with you unless you promise to change your ways.
You think you can dictate what I do with my children? I'm their mother. You have no right to say that.
Mom, please. I want to feel safe and loved at home. I can't keep living in fear of being scolded for everything I do.
You need to understand how your words affect them, Sarah. Unless you're willing to change, I can't support you in this.
I didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted what was best for him.
Mommy, I love you. But I don't want you to be mad at me. I just want to play.
I'm so sorry, Max. I just want you to be happy. I promise I'll try to do better.
That's a start, Sarah. Acknowledging that you need to change is the first step toward being the mother your children deserve.
I believe we can make this work if we all try to understand each other and communicate better. I've thought a lot about this, and I believe it's time for me to go back with you. But things have to change.
Are you sure, Jason? I promise to do my best to be a better mother for you. I want to make things right between us.
Jason, I need you to understand that you will always be my son in my heart, no matter what happens. But if Sarah ever scolds you again or makes you feel scared, I won't hesitate to step in.
I appreciate everything you've done for me, Mrs. Kalla. It means a lot to know that I have someone who cares about me so deeply.
If you ever take Jason away from me again or make him feel unsafe, I'll fight to keep him with me. He deserves a nurturing home, and I won't let you destroy that.
I will be a good mother. I promise.